XRP investors just got a massive shot in the arm of confidence in their investment as Ripple just inked a massive deal. And it's based off of what just happened in Swell 2025. They announced a huge investment in Ripple, the corporation, of $500 million. And that is built on a valuation of $40 billion. There are a lot of XRP investors all over the world, and they have done some things that I want to go over XRP specifically in this video that turned Ripple and XRP into a financial unicorn. And I put a lot of these bullet points down below if you want to take a look at them. And as I go through them, just so you guys know, my line, I've been invested in XRP since 2 cents. I sold half of my position last spring to take advantage of this altcoin run that we've been chipping up and down, up and down. And I believe that we're right around the corner for much higher prices. So if you guys want the link, pre-filling discount to the base course, how to trade on base and take advantage of that new ecosystem. And our first highlighted project gets released today, later this afternoon around 4 p.m. Pacific time, just so you guys know. All right. The unicorn, financial unicorn. First, I'm just curious. Type XRP if you own it. And do me a favor, type no XRP if you don't own it. Now, I personally believe that everyone should have XRP in their portfolio, their crypto portfolio. Why? Because it's not even a rumor. It's doing business with banks and governments around the world, okay? And the reason why it's a unicorn is because they just kicked the SEC's butt after a very long battle where really the SEC just finally went, we give up. We're not going to fight anymore. Now, the price, especially lately, has not reflected all of this amazing news. Why? Because the entire market sentiment is down. This is when people should be buying, but that's why most people aren't wealthy, right? I do not believe personally, and type 1 if you agree, I believe that you should not have 100% XRP in your portfolio because there are other projects that just pop. The other day, we saw Clanker just explode, 650% off of its lows. I just saw one explode 300% yesterday because of a Binance listing, and now it's down off its top by 50%. But my point being is there are these opportunities out there that aren't out there right now for XRP because Ripple is still dumping billions of XRP onto the open market. All right. Now, with that being said, there's a time and a day where that's going to end. That's not right now. So XRP is going to be range bound alongside of all the other cryptocurrencies. Guys, type 10 if you understand that. Like, please get this through because there are so many people who are like, hey, these coins you've talked about are down 50%. I'm like, the whole market's down. When Bitcoin drops 20, 25%, altcoins dump 50%. That's how it works. So you want to buy them up when everyone's freaking out. So they became this XRP right here, their partial victory against the SEC, which was in July of 2023. I got some notes here. XRP gained this level of regulatory clarity that other tokens still do not have because they had to fight for that in court. Ripple's global expansion is insane right now. They're partnering with central banks, payment providers, and financial institutions in over 40 countries. There are not, as a matter of fact, I don't think there's any crypto project out there that can boast that. Okay. They're a bridge asset into this new financial system. And this is how I want to explain this. XRP is not a currency. It's gas for the XRP ledger. So when banks want to move their stable coins or their fiat currency that's on computers, and they want to move from one bank to another anywhere in the world in a nanosecond, in a couple seconds, and have absolute verification, there's no like SWIFT system involved, they would attach onto the XRP ledger, they would buy XRP, and they would use the XRP to send the transaction. And inside of that transaction fee, a percentage of it gets destroyed forever. So there's some deflationary there. But the problem is because there's so many XRP getting dumped on the market by Ripple through their, it's out in the open, it's escrow accounts, right? Releasing these. What's happening is people all around the world are gobbling them up because they think they're going to get rich tomorrow. And I have gotten rich off XRP because I've been in it since 2 cents. Do the math. I'm just curious. If you bought $10,000 worth of XRP at 2 cents, how much would that be worth now? Throw it down below, okay? My point being is, though, people get super excited about this, and there's still these other projects that are brand new, like what we're talking about on Coinbase, creating this whole new layer two called Base, and they are pumping huge money. Let me explain something. I was in XRP when I had to go buy it at these really tiny exchanges in different countries. It wasn't out here in America when I started buying it, and the market cap of XRP back then was, what is it, $340 million, right? The same size as a lot of these other tokens. And it went through this wave where in that year it went up to, I want to say a couple bucks in 1 year. And then it dropped to like 15 cents, 18 cents, and stayed there forever. And just recently it's popped up to a little above $3. Now it's back down to what? I want to say 240, 250. My point being is these cycles play out in all different cryptocurrencies. And this is, yeah, 1.25 million. Okay. So there you go. And so, hey, Tim, everyone say hi to Tim. My buddy Tim's on. And you know what? Tim's one of those guys. You know, he's now learning about all this and it's changing his life because he's starting to really study finance. And he had to listen to me talk about XRP back in 2017. So, my point being is that there's a lot of opportunity in XRP and everyone should have some in their portfolio. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be checking out other coins. Like, I don't even want to talk about them right now because I'm trying to buy them all because they're down. And the second, and see, Ripple has got such a massive advertising sort of campaign, and coupled with the fact that a bunch of people have prophesied that it's going to 10,000 bucks. Everyone thinks that it's going to happen tomorrow. I completely agree. XRP will go to $10,000. I believe it'll happen in the next 20 years. And that will happen after Ripple goes public, after they start doing massive buybacks. And thank you so much, Crypto Phantom, for the super chat. But it's going to take some time. So while we're here, you should make more money to buy more XRP through all these other coins that are popping in their cycles. And the altcoin season, just so you know, XRP is down what? Oh, 40% from its highs. And these other tokens that have incredible teams too, they're down much more. These are the times to be buying those. And then add, when they pop, you use XRP like a piggy bank, a savings bank, and you'll stack XRP and set it aside. You'll go put it into cold storage. There are so many other projects right now that you can make yields from and all that kind of stuff. It's just insane. All right. Hopefully you got something out of this. I think everyone should have a little bit of XRP in their stack. It should not make 100% of your portfolio, because when you got these little bags of other ones, when they pop like 2, 3, 4, even 600%, like we've seen in the last month, that's a lot of money that you could go and now buy more XRP. So I don't have that I have a hodl bag. There's no trading or speculation on XRP. We all know it's going to go up, but it's not going to go up the way most people think. Now, if I offended you, I highly suggest you learn more about the crypto industry. I've been around for a long time, and my theories over time prove right. So hopefully you got something out of this. If you want that link to the course, Trade How to Trade on Base, links down below, and our first project highlighting projects coming out this afternoon. All right, everyone have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.